Listen, I apologize. Actually, you know what? I don't apologize. It's our show. If we want to be just like a couple of minutes late, it's okay. We were really trying to wait for Logan, but you know that he runs on Eastern Standard Logan time, and
Yeah, it's
I
Logan.
think he's got a little bit of an excuse. We're getting terrible weather. It was 45, downpouring, and now it is switching to ice, and then we're supposed to get a foot of snow. So I don't know at what stage the weather is because I don't look out, and there's just flooding everywhere. And he was trying to be a good son. He was going over to his parents' house to pump out the basement full of water. And I hate to see him go, but I love to watch him leave. Ladies and gentlemen, anybody else see Toby in a singlet?
Yes. You'd think you'd have to pay premium prices for this.
No, ladies and gentlemen, right here on the Thursday show, Beardlaws podcast, episode 124. Yes, we talked about a Tennessee pastor who was about to burn
You're welcome.
something. And then salads apparently are making people sick. You know what's not making people sick? Toby in that outfit. And for anybody just listening to the podcast only, we greatly appreciate it. We're not exactly sure why you come to watch us or listen to us, but we do greatly, greatly appreciate it. It's the best part of our Thursdays. At least that's what I keep telling myself, that they enjoy it. And if you're saying they, that's Toby that just got handed him a magic Heineken. Me personally, I never try to trust a drink in a green bottle. And he is rocking his Clocks and Colors hat with his aviator sunglasses, a wrestling singlet. And if you're not exactly sure why he's rocking this, you should probably go watch the previous episode on Thursday and Tuesday, and you'll find all about it. And then you got Brandon J. McDermott. He's here as well. He's rocking that North Texas mean green. No, is that?
Yeah,
no, it is. All right. North Texas mean green hat. He's got the stash just styled up and just looking fantastic as always. Logan Beardlaws too. He might be pulling in right now. I hear a vehicle. He might be here, so you might hear my dog bark. It's Logan.
I am not sunburned. What you see is the areas of my body that are always covered versus the areas of my body that are never covered.
Yeah, so that's the dog barking.
This is my natural skin tone. And this is, believe it or not, also my natural skin tone. It's permanently this way.
Yeah. It's not even a farmer's tan. That is just a Toby tan. It just grows in all natural like that. Kind of like Joe Dirt's mustache. That is
You're telling me that you got so much Midwesterner inbred into your blood that your skin just naturally colors itself that way? Yes.
Yeah, and right here, he's got the trucker tan. It happens. Big shout out to all the amazing people that are here hanging out in this week. We can't thank you enough. And like I said, Logan, I'm pretty sure is here. He's probably peeing, or he fell in the icy driveway, or he's stuck in the mud. We'll have to find out in an hour. No, he did here. Okay, we didn't know if he fell or if he whatever, but he's here. And for anybody, if you haven't yet sent over a poop pic to Logan at beardlaws.com, there is still time. I know that there is at least one, and I did say on the Tuesday show that if 10 people sent their poop pics over, somebody would randomly win a bidet. We'll have to get an update from Logan. He's getting settled in. He's going to get the camera on. We have a microphone working for him this week, so it's going to be a much better production. And
yeah, we did test it out and everything.
Yeah, so for anybody that was wondering, we did have a cable burn up. Apparently, if you do put a mic cable inside an electric heater, it will burn through, and it will cause audio issues. But I put a link. And I will. All right, Ruth's gonna go take a poop and put it in there. How do we send poop pics? You send an email. That's a real poop pic.
That's a real poop pic.
Wow, we have one poop pic. We have that is a not. Let me. Can I see that?
That's a good friend, Joe's.
Wow, Joe, you gotta really mix up the diet.
You got it on Amazon.
You know what it looks like? Orange chicken.
It does. It kind of looks like orange.
It almost
chicken.
looks like the sand, like the kinetic sand stuff that you can put in the water that doesn't get wet.
Oh, yeah. Zach did make it. So that is the email address that is in the chat. Let's go full screen for Toby. You can go ahead. I'll bring your camera in. Go back to Toby.
Wow. How you guys doing? Let's see.
Oh, we're doing much better now.
Hard now, bud.
Half hard, full hard. Just move that mic nice and close to your mouth there, Logan. We're back, and we got some things. So as mentioned in there, Zach's pretty excited. He's probably going to send.
I I keep my promises.
He does. He keeps the promises. That's what we appreciate about you. And we're gonna eventually come up with some cool concept. Obviously, you can see there's some stuff behind me. We're gonna have to decorate Logan's wall a little bit. When he's at his house, he ends up having like a really haunted, we thought, cutout of an Iron Man child. So we're gonna have to spice things up for his background. If anybody has any suggestions or anything cool that we want to see behind Logan's background, just let us know.
You know, I've got a green they call me Toby jersey I can sign and send over to you there, man.
Hey, well, we'll hang that on the wall proudly. Right now, we just have a very awkward pattern of diamonds. I don't know what happened to the other ones. I don't know what. I don't know. We do have a green screen, but it just felt like too much work to do that. And yeah, so fellas, it's been a week. How's everybody doing? Like I said, we got look at this amazing people that are in here. He is looking dead sexy. We have some, like I said, some cool articles, but how you guys doing? Anything cool happen?
No.
My duck now has both of its eyes opened.
That is a good thing. For anybody that doesn't know, go watch last week's episode. Toby told us at the I think live on the end, there was a little bit of an issue with the animals, and hopefully everything is well. It sounds like they're doing a little bit better.
Yeah, he's doing great.
Awesome.
Gets a bath twice a day. He's eating on his own and everything without having to like force it in front of him. He's doing good.
Awesome.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Did you get rid of the other thing? The little
The
basket.
goose is so. At the end of January, we went to an Airbnb that's actually only about 12 miles, 17 minutes away from me. However you measure your distance. I'm from Minnesota, so we say by minutes.
Thankfully, we don't have any Canadian correspondents.
Yeah, it's about 17 minutes away from me. And it has a lake right there on the property, and the Airbnb is right there. And then the guy that actually owns the Airbnb, he's just right like 300 yards away from there in a giant house. Got a hold of him, talked to him, said, "Hey, would you be interested in taking a goose to put out on the lake?" And the guy was like, "Sure." Brought it out there. And here's the other thing is somebody else that lives on that lake has a pet duck, a Pekin duck, just a standard white duck. And it gets lonely during the fall all the way through the winter and into the spring when all of the wild ducks fly away. And it will go out into the dead center of the lake every day or like towards the end of the evening and just quack and quack and quack and quack all night because it's lonely. Hasn't done it since the goose has been there because those two like teamed up immediately and they cannot be seen apart. They're like, you see one, you're going to see the other.
They're going to make deuces.
Yeah, they are.
Well, they're both men, so.
Well, actually, that makes more sense then.
Okay, well, they're not going to be able to reproduce, but they could still have a good time. And
Yeah, they're beer drinking buddies.
Deuces. And speaking of deuces, if anybody wants to send their deuces, Logan at beardlaws.com. If we have 9 more sent during this episode, we will give away a bidet from our friends at Amazon because that's where I'm going to buy it.
He said he sent one. I haven't got it yet, but as soon as I do, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
I was over at my parents. This is why I'm late, by the way. I'm sorry. I actually have an excuse this time.
Oh, we told him. We gave him the update. The pumping?
So,
You pumped it?
Pump the basement, and then I got home and I was
Oh, the basement.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I thought I'd let
I
you know
told him
that
you were breastfeeding and you were pumping.
Logan sounds exactly the same as he did the last time we couldn't hear him.
What's that?
Logan sounds exactly the same as the last time we couldn't hear him.
Turn the mic on. I did a sound check before.
He did. He sound checked it with me, and it sounded perfect.
There it is.
How's that?
There it is.
It's
So
on.
just for everybody to know, microphones do work better when you turn them on.
Fact.
Maybe I should have left it on, but okay.
So, anyways, as I was leaving, I heard this drip, 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 kind of like probably Toby had when he was like a senior in high school. And I was just like, I turn around and I look up, and on my porch, water is just going boop, boop, boop onto my porch floor. And I'm just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So I put a bucket under it, threw some towels down. I was like, see you later, babe. I'll take care of this later.
Oh, this is at your house, not at your parents.
This is at my house. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I was very confused by the story, but no, I told him now that you were breastfeeding, you had to stop and pump.
Yeah.
But now that he's pumped, everything is going on, and he's able to.
Everything is A-okay.
Hey, thank you, Alex. Speaking of Canada, all you have to do is say Canada 3 times, and a Canadian will appear, and that's what we appreciate about.
Yeah.
Is that
So
what you
we have a couple of
appreciate about
articles, and for anybody that doesn't know, maybe you're new here, like Alex, we have this thing called the picker wheel. And I feel like maybe we'll jump into it a little bit early. We do have a cool one from last week, and the picker wheel is something where you submit a question, and I try to be prepared and show it like that. And you just ask a question. We put it on here. We randomly spin it, and then we talk about it live on the show. Oh, he must be talking to you guys.
Mhm.
He's
Okay, I'm
definitely
weirdo.
talking to me. Here, did you want me to, are you asking me to do this? Is that
Wow.
Oh, good Lord.
wait,
Why are you so white? You're
because I'm from the
pale.
Midwest, bro.
You need some winter sun.
Coming from the guy whose face matches the door behind him. Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
No critiquing things here, Logan.
Critiquing.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
no
don't-
critiquing.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
we don't fet shame here. We don't
That
kink
is-
shame.
So I got to ask you guys, there's clearly this is a very spiritual, a very churchy style show because we've talked a lot about church stuff, but none of them have been actual like church biblical or whatever. Like we've caught, there was people that were
Talked
having
about people
intercourse in
in
a church in the
churches.
UK.
Yeah.
And now apparently there's this crazy Tennessee pastor named Greg Locke who has been apparently making
this-
headlines throughout the whole
this guy.
pandemic.
The
Yeah.
witch.
Yeah.
The
And
witch
now
hunter.
apparently he's holding a burning service. Yes. And it's all about apparently stuff with Harry Potter and Twilight. So if there's any Harry Potter or Twilight fans, feel free to, let us know. Are any of you guys Harry Potter or Twilight fans?
I like Harry Potter and Harry Squatters.
I love Harry Potter.
Okay. I've never
Twilight,
seen
you go
them.
Fuck a dick. You like vampires don't twinkle.
Yeah, I've never seen them. I mean, Logan's the palest thing that I've ever seen to a vampire, but he eats garlic, so I think he's all right.
Yeah, that's no.
Fair, yeah.
I beat my demons. I can eat garlic.
He beats his.
Oh, God damn
Ah.
it. Son of
That's a good question, Alex. So you stumbled into a live show, and you're going, "What is this about? Is there a topic?" So, not really a topic.
Nah.
But what we do is we tend to find funny news articles, and then we just don't. We only read the headlines, and then we get into the articles. And usually there's a lot of Florida news because I don't know if you know this, but Florida there's some pretty duh moments there. And then typically there's a video of Ring Cam. Speaking of Ring Cam, make sure you guys check out ringcam.com/beardlaws. And it's not going to work, so we do apologize for that. But then come right back to the show, and we'll show you videos.
We also have a lot of United Kingdom articles as well.
That's true. That's true. Well done.
That is
well
very
done.
true. Yes. No
Thank you.
offense,
Well
Nita.
done.
Nita has been
I
here
pulled
from
that
pretty
from
much
the tan
day
parts
one.
of my arm.
And she can attest that not all of the UK is as dumb as that. But yes, somebody
Right.
did say Twilight. Somebody did say that. So we have this article that I didn't read through. Brandon, thank you so much for sending this over. Tennessee pastor Greg Locke. He's a right-wing firebrand who's made headlines throughout the pandemic. He's now directing his attention and anger towards all things occult-related. That's why he's holding a burning service Wednesday night at the Global Vision Bible Church. I have a feeling this is an older article, and this has already been done, which whatever. But he wanted everybody and urged everybody to bring books and anything witchcraft related, so it can be destroyed in the flames.
How much you want to bet one of his favorite movies is Wizard of Oz?
Oh. So apparently there was a Facebook post where Locke elaborates on the reasons for burning anything with ties to sorcery. Those items included Harry Potter, Twilight, books, movies, tarot cards, healing crystals, spell books, Ouija boards, and anything tied to the Masonic, like the restaurant Sonic Lodge. He said, this is what Locke said. He wrote this. He didn't say it, I guess. We're not playing games. Witchcraft and accursed things must go. And then he just references all the stuff I don't know about. And he says, if you think we're crazy, then scroll on, he tells readers. We're exposing the kingdom of darkness for what it is. It's time for people to be delivered. So apparently there's some pregnant people. He's going to help deliver some babies. He's a nut job. If you go to his church, let us know in the comments. If not, Pastor Greg, he's burned a lot of books, apparently.
I think I have an actual video of him talking about that they have 6 women in witches in his congregation, and 3 of them are here tonight. And he's like, I have their addresses, their names, their first names, their last names. And I'm like, don't give that out? What are you
Dude
doing?
seems weird.
Yes.
Oh, he is not a he is a cult leader.
What movie? Do you guys know the movie with Nick Cage where he's
that one?
He's like the devil
The Wicker
driver.
Man?
Nope. Oh shoot. Basically it sounds like this guy is the demon antagonist from this movie. Oh, what is it? The Nick Cage movie where he's driving, it's the devil.
Running with the Devil?
Nope.
Oh, he's in a movie.
Anyways, it's the occult type stuff, and it sounds the same. Like basically saying we should all get in a wicked cool car with some guns, drive to this guy, and just ghost. Is it Ghost Rider?
Alex,
No, it's not. Good, Alex.
I was
Good.
gonna say if you were talking about Ghost Rider and didn't
Drive
mention
angry.
a flaming
It's Drive Angry.
skeleton on a damn motorcycle, I would have reached through the screen and
No.
choked you.
So it's Drive Angry, and
I could do
much
it for
like
you.
Ghost Rider, Nick Cage has come back from the dead from this thing, but it's because his daughter was stolen. It's this cool storyline, whatever. But
Sounds like Raising
anyways,
Arizona.
Going back to the occult type stuff, like that's what this cultish guy is, the antagonist in this movie, and just completely weird.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. Yeah, so stay away
Watch
from
the movie,
Tennessee
Drive Angry.
by anybody with the name Locke. That's what we're gonna do.
great.
So salads. How many of you guys eat salads? Enjoy salads? Like really? I'm like, you know what? I'm excited to eat a salad.
I get excited eating
I had a
salad.
Bad experience last month with what I can only imagine was some salad because my wife and I caught a bug. Nobody else caught it. So it's definitely tells me it was food poisoning. And I don't get food poisoning from steak. Let me tell you that. It's usually
So I'm not glad that happened to you, but I'm glad that you said that because apparently there is an outbreak that is linked to Dole salads. It's actually killed 2 people, sickened 17. And that's only what they have found so far. This is right from the CDC, from NPR.org. And again, I guess this is why you sent this article, Brandon. You just want everybody to be careful with their salad eatings. Make sure, apparently, the outbreak is linked to Fresh Express packaged salads. So not only are we a little bit of a fun show, apparently a show that talks about weird things that happen in Florida ring cams, ringcam.com/beardlaws. And also we talk about like informative stuff to make sure that you don't get diarrhea while eating salads. So there was a salad in a restaurant that was one of my favorite restaurants locally, and they had a chicken Caesar salad that I did deem chicken diarrhea salad or something like that, because whenever you ate it, you had about 10 minutes to find a toilet. Because it
I
was
will say this: I only ever eat salads that I make and prepare myself. I don't get salads when I go to restaurants. I don't get salads from especially fast food places. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Joe loves freshly tossed salads as well. Ham and egg salad.
after the terrible salad I had, I would definitely tell you at this point I would choose a fresh tossed salad eating my groceries au naturel than eating a fucking salad again anytime soon.
Yes.
Listeria is not something to mess with.
No, just like the Wu-Tang Clan.
Look at this entrance.
Yeah, I love that. I was like,
He meant
"Somebody's
guys."
I mean, guys.
Yeah.
guys. Is it
That's-
because I'm wearing a wrestling singlet? Is that why you think such things?
You are elite, and I don't care what anybody has to say. So Jace tends to stay away from the salad. But so this is a little bit thing. There are some codes, but apparently if the best use by dates are between November 30th, 2021 and January 9th, they're part of the recall. I don't know how long bag salad's good for, but I have to imagine you should probably throw that shit away right now because it's a little past its prime and nobody wants to toss it. I mean, eat a bad salad. But there's a whole bunch of them. If you guys are concerned about eating an old salad or tossing a salad, make sure you email Logan at beardlaws.com. He will give you all of the tips on how to properly toss a salad. And if you want to send him any pictures of your salad at any point, please send it. Again, Logan.
Toss it right into the garbage.
And
You are a wordsmith, my friend.
You're going, why in the hell is he pushing this? Well, Logan finally has the email on his phone, so we're going to have a lot of fun with that.
We should.
we're
And I've been checking it. We should. It's been 2 years. I suppose I can contribute.
There we go. He's going to contribute. And no, it goes good, in my opinion, with salad, though. Pizza.
Pizza.
It goes way.
You gotta have something on. You gotta have something to offset, that vegetation.
Right.
Yeah, I think so, too.
Absolutely.
Go ahead,
I mean,
Brandon.
pizza's nice because it pretty much contains what all of the food groups in one.
Yeah, what were you gonna say, Brandon?
I was just going to say, listen, my favorite meal is pizza and salad with a cookie. That's the most complete meal I can think of. But it's got to be a beautiful salad with like crunched up eggs and tortilla chips and cheese and blue cheese dressing.
Oh, Toby, you had Toby to the end. He's doing the eye thing. He's doing the eye thing. That's for you, not any of us.
Not a.
For anybody that's just listening, you can't see the eye thing.
About
You should be
having
thankful.
moldy chunks of cheese in my food.
Oh, and they got to be big chunks of that moldy cheese. It's good stuff.
Puke.
Interesting. What about
Just puke.
so
Just
all right?
puke.
So obviously,
Come on,
Toby,
do it.
not a big fan of the blue cheese. So if you're having pizza, what's the what's the go-to for me? I personally just just go with the light little like house salad for if I'm going to eat some pizza. You know, just a little bit of the lettuce, some onion, maybe. I don't know. Just keep it simple.
House salad or a Caesar salad. Caesar salad, sans croutons. I'm not a crouton fan. Good house salad with some good onions and some Italian dressing.
Jake's a big fan of the blue cheese as well.
I'm a ranch dressing guy with I always have sunflower seed kernels in mine. Love the sunflower, and I've got to have hard boiled eggs in my salad.
Yeah,
big fan of eggs.
Ranch is for children. I mean,
Okay.
Listen, ranch is good, but it's for kids.
You dip their chicken nuggets in your French fries.
Like
You dip your nuggets and stuff.
my children do. My kids do.
Oh,
What about tricks? Are they for kids?
listen, Brandon. I understand that you feel assaulted because I made fun of your moldy fucking cheese dressing, but
Hey, we with culture and a distinguished cultured palate do prefer a higher level, a depth to our flavor than ranch or Italian dressing, as Logan calls it.
It's fucking Italian dressing, okay?
yeah, listen, big guy. Just because you make videos about food doesn't mean you know about food. All right, let's calm down.
I am nearly 400 pounds. I know a lot about food.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Brandon
I
won.
knew he would say it. If,
When
I
you
knew he
stand
would
up-
say it if I said something. So I was like, here, let's do the volleyball set.
You know what got me thinking about chicken wings and blue cheese when you stood up and showed your legs there, Toby.
Oh,
These legs can still lift up your 400-pound ass, though.
And I'd probably lick them as they're glistening.
That's what I'm talking about.
Ooh.
All the sweat that's beating off me. Wait, sorry. I went
Is
back
anybody
straight back to
else-
the hey gays comment. It's not my
Ding,
fault.
ding, ding. Rounds over. Go back to your corners.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
sorry to the 47 viewers that just left. No, but you'll be back. It's going to be okay. No, I'm just kidding. So shout out to our one Patreon subscriber, Nonstop Gamer 16. Thank you for
Sup,
saying
buddy?
sup. I definitely forgot to send you the link, but I just did. I just sent it. So everybody else is thinking it's like why-
that's two
Go ahead.
shows in a row. That's two.
No,
shows
last
in
show
a
he was
row.
here.
Tuesday.
But I did. I forgot Tuesday. Yeah, shit. No. Either way, if you're wondering, like, what is he talking about? If you guys go to the patreon.com/beardlaws, there's a tier on there, and you guys can hang out with us backstage, see the show live, so you don't have to have a little bit of that YouTube delay, and you can hang out with us before and after. And it's always a good time. If you don't believe us, then just subscribe to it yourself. Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
Zach is just like all this talk
Salivating.
is just he's
Having
ornery.
ornery. He's looking for
I
some
like-
food prawn.
Agree.
Wow, that is a fantastic wordplay. So back to the pizza thing.
Nope. Put him down.
Oh, that's
Put
that's
him
a good
down.
look.
Not okay.
That's a good look.
Children's
Oh,
show.
wow.
For the record,
It's not.
not a children's
Not
show.
a children's show.
Not a children. And
Not a
if
children's
you have
show.
children watching this show,
Brandon, do you have the right angle?
The angle of the tangle. my friend.
has anybody ate at a actually I don't know Chiaro's pizza place?
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Yeah, apparently it's in I'm guessing it's in the Philly area because it says phillyvoice.com. Thank you very much. There was an ad for Bucks County Pizza Place with a hidden image of something that was mailed to all of its residents. I want you guys to guess what this image that was hidden was.
Oh, it's got to be boobies or something.
Boobies.
Butt sex.
Butt sex. Okay. Not right for that.
Wow. You're not right for butt sex?
So Logan's probably going to go
Yeah.
puppies.
It's a hidden image, right? Like
Mhm.
I'm going with like a bent over person and somebody behind him. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Going with a
It's
good
gotta
old
be that or
dildy.
dicks.
A dildo.
A
Yeah,
dildy
gotta
is
be that or
probably
dick.
easy to hide in an image.
Okay. So
I'm guessing.
let's see.
You
And,
see it in tattoos all the time.
yeah.
bet.
So just real quick. Yep. So we got guesses. We got some guesses. I'm letting everybody in there. So naturally, I knew Grim would have the penis on the mind.
Sure.
Some knots.
Nuts.
A dick figure. Dick. Everybody has penises on the mind. Okay. It did look like he was giving birth. I did miss that. Or a vagina. Okay. So the image, you guys were pretty close. Was a naked guy. It was a naked guy. So I mean, Toby gets half the points, partial points. Anybody that said penis? Let's see here.
Are you not wearing socks, Toby? Oh,
You don't wear socks when you fucking wrestle? What the fuck's wrong with you?
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna show you the tweet. I'm gonna show you the tweet
Jesus.
because it rhymes with feet. And I have to be honest, I don't see the naked man. I want to see, maybe I'm just missing something. Oh, we're missing something.
God, why am I in the middle of that? There we go. All right, we're looking for a naked man here.
Yeah, on the right, in the
Oh
coffee
yeah,
creamer.
in the soup. It's the big dick guy
In the soup.
in the soup. Zoom that.
That's
Oh,
not soup. That's
I was
like
looking
cappuccino
in
or
the
something. It looks like.
background.
I can't remember. What's his name? That's
Yeah, you can see
hilarious.
it.
Fuck, that's
You can see
funny.
it.
Oh yeah.
oh man.
Oh yeah, there it is.
I saw that. I saw
Wow.
that somewhere.
Wow.
Like couple, like
Boy,
2 weeks ago.
somebody
on Facebook or
somebody
something like
quit
that.
their job after that got approved. They're like,
That's
Oh,
hilarious.
That is awesome. That is. Stop in for a sweet treat for your sweetie. If you guys are listening to this only, we're showing the chia. Is that how you guys would say it? Apparently, I can't say words. Chiaros.
Charles.
I'd say Chiaros.
Okay, we're on the same page. Yeah, but apparently you get $3 off any order, $5 off any order, 10% off any order. And I'm guessing because there is a naked man with a penis in this drink, you're probably gonna get some more stuff. Mike Bibby's in the news. He's trending on Twitter.
Wow, Mike Bibby. It's been a while.
Haven't
So you think he's trending because of that picture?
I think so. I think it's Mike Bibby in the picture.
So I remember seeing that and be like, is that a latte or French onion soup?
Oh, Mike Bibby has the best-selling NBA jersey in Alabama right now.
Why?
I don't know what you got going on.
Why?
I don't know. I don't
What
know.
did he do?
He just played basketball back then.
Right?
I don't know what's going on, but Alabama, good for you. So let's
Would you
get back to
please
this.
sit down?
Why? Yeah, Logan is very excited every time that you
Just
get
see
up.
his thighs. I'm like, yeah, no.
Yes, you can do anything you want when it is your last
Don't
day
act like
of
you don't
work.
want those.
Yeah. So apparently this pizza.
I hope you fall over.
Oh wow! This pizzeria is apologizing. This was sent out everywhere. Obviously, we saw the naked man and the latte art. I think it's great artwork. I think it's very clever. Maybe they choose a different image, but whatever. So they've been doing business for 35 years. They recently paid for the ad to be designed and published in February of a local magazine that was mailed out to monthly to their residents. And let's see here. Oh, apparently a longtime advertiser in the magazine bought a full-page ad, sent the publication, and this publication company has got to be in some trouble.
Oh, they've got to be.
So they
That's a
obviously
lot-
went on
That's a
Facebook.
lawsuit for sure.
Yeah, they did the whole apology thing on Facebook, and a lot of people were just like, "Hey, this is funny." Obviously, this is what is it? Bad news is still good news or something. I mean,
bad publicity
kinda.
is still publicity.
I mean,
Yeah.
they are on phillyvoice.com. I mean, does it get bigger than that?
I mean, some people thrive on it. I mean, look at TikTokers that got blew up because of how horrible they are. I'm not mentioning names because we all know that they're back, but they
yeah.
thrive on it. Some people thrive on the negative. I mean, it's like being a heel in wrestling.
I can't
in
wait
pro
till
wrestling.
I can't wait till after the episode so I can find out who Toby's talking about.
Oh wow, yeah. So I don't know. A lot of people in the comments of this stuff are praising the marketing team. Not a lot of angry comments by it. So I mean, there we go. I mean,
At
A
some
lot of
point,
happy
someone has to be
females
able to take a fucking
ripped
joke.
that. A lot of happy females took that ad and downloaded it.
Can I get this one, please?
And then swallowed that latte as hard as they could.
yes.
Just plain. I'll have one of those.
Yeah.
Spitters are quitters, ladies. Like,
Wow, that's
I'll see
that's-
myself out.
that's fantastic. Let's know what we're gonna do. We're gonna show a funny.
Next.
We're on Twitter. We're gonna show a funny video that that Brandon sent over, and then we're gonna spin the picker wheel because I'm feeling like jumping into a picker wheel here, and then
Zach
But
says, but
why?
why are we selling so many lattes?
that's good. It's funny. I didn't see it. You guys instantly saw the naked man of the dick. I was looking way too far into it.
I know how to spot some dick. Look at what
That's
I'm
because
wearing.
we're irresponsible and you're responsible.
Isn't
Let's
that
You're
not
not
get carried
looking
away.
for that.
isn't
I
that
mean, I was looking. The headline said "naked man" in there.
Right, but like,
I was looking very fucking hard, like just like that guy's wiener.
I just think that you're the responsible one here. You're trying to be professional.
What you got
We're
there,
just not
Brandon?
very professional.
isn't that a an English dish, Logan? Spotted dick.
Actually, I believe it is.
I don't know what it is.
I believe it is.
Let's not find out.
Have you guys watched the Olympics at all?
No.
I watched curling.
Very nice.
Yes.
What about
I
skiing?
do like. I love watching curling, man. There's like half the USA men's team is from my home state,
Yeah, I watched some
and
ski. I
like,
watched some
like a
men's ski
quarter
last
of the
night.
women are, like a third
From
or
the
a quarter
downhill.
of the women are.
well,
Did you
I'm
guys see
pretty
that
sure this guy's the
That
man.
guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, the guy with the
That's
mullet. Yeah, the guy with the hair.
funny.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
The mullet, the stash. That's
like that,
The beer gut hanging down to the ice.
Right.
bro. Like he's like he was like, I thought we were here for cornhole, but shit, I can fucking do this too if you want.
so.
I even gotta stand up.
This guy. I'm just gonna let you watch it.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Oh, the gate to the groin for Yannick Bertrand, and you could hear it.
You can hear it when they replay.
you
this.
can hear
Listen
him.
to this.
You can hear him groan too. Listen, like you can
Watch.
hear him go. Ugh.
Ladies and gentlemen, the stick to the dick.
Ah.
Oh, right there.
Oh, God.
Listen, I remember being in 7th grade,
You-
and I was in foster care, and my foster mom jokingly tossed a box of cereal to me so I could put it up on top of the back refrigerator. And she missed, and it grazed. I mean, grazed, just barely snipped the tip, so to speak. And oh my God, was I in pain? She said, I can't even touch you. Shut up. You don't even have them. You don't even know. I can only
think
imagine
it's
what
weird.
that guy's gone through.
I think it's
Oh.
weird the number of women that don't understand that a graze can hurt a hell of a lot more than like
Yeah.
direct blunt force.
Yes.
100%.
I think I figured out the best way to cope in such said situation is to literally squat down, let them hang, and then try to urinate. I know that sounds weird, but that's the best thing to do. Like when you have gotten hit in the guts, and it's all the way up to like it's like up here. Oh my God.
That's
Yeah.
the stomach pain is the word. Like you try to jump up and down to like get your balls back into your balls, and they just it's just in that stomach, and then it's always like, oh, you
Get
never
back in the
experienced
sack.
childbirth. Well, you know what? You're
Yeah.
right. I never have. All right, but I've taken a big dump
I didn't-
before that has
yeah.
caused blood, and that wasn't very good. And
don't-
sometimes, if that
Maybe-
happens to you, just send it over Logan at beardlaws.com, and he would love to look at all of your bloody poops.
Yes.
So Brandon, basically, you're saying squat down and try to pee. Is that
Squat
it?
down, let them hang so nothing's touching them.
Right.
So they're just free flowing.
Okay.
And then the act of urinating helps.
Makes sense. Relieve pressure.
Yes, it helps.
So
Just
basically, everyone,
you're letting go.
Brandon just solved some shit.
Yeah. So
What- wait,
right here,
what
you've
did-
been hitting
what
a
did
lot
Zach
in the
just
nuts
say?
a lot.
I have been
LOL.
hitting the balls
Yes.
enough. Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Hey,
especially,
listen,
you know,
I've
playing
heard I've heard women try to give life experience about having one child, and they're all of a sudden experts. It doesn't take getting kicked in the nuts 27 times to be an expert.
Yeah, you can't get an epidural to get kicked in the balls.
No. You've got that standard argument. Which hurts worse, giving birth or getting kicked in the balls? I don't know a single guy that after getting hit in the balls says they want to do it again.
Ah,
Or that is
Yeah.
chosen. Maybe there are some are out there. The internet's a wild place.
I mean, that aren't on the TV show Jackass.
Yeah. But also, you know what's so wild about it is it seems the harder you get kicked, the longer the pause. There's the initial like physical pain of getting hit, but the pause between the oh no, it's gonna hit the gut, and I've got
5 seconds to respond.
And I think it's because of the amount of adrenaline that comes with it. Like knowing you're like, ugh, like your body like zips up the adrenaline. Do my balls hurt for weeks after? Depends. How hard was I kicked in the nuts? Because
all right, so blue balls versus kick to the balls. What would you rather have?
Ooh, blue balls. I can take care of that on my own.
No, but what we're saying is if you couldn't.
Yeah, like if you had to go through either the blue ball pain or you got kicked in the nuts.
I'm still going with blue balls.
I think I'd still go with getting kicked. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
You'd rather be kicked in the nuts than blue balls?
Apparently, it's not good enough for you that your blue balls gets that bad.
Yeah, they hurt. Have you ever?
It hurts. It hurts like a son of a bitch. but it's not so strikingly poignant. Like pow. That blue balls is like and then you're just achy. Getting kicked in the nuts. You have the pow and then the ache.
Yeah, but you have the ache and the stomach pain. Like you get kicked in the balls for a very long time, and it's just there. And you feel like you want to cut your balls off.
I guess I've never had blue balls.
And then you got the other fucking thing is you're surrounded by friends, you get hit in the balls. Ain't nobody in the history of the world ever had a child and had people surround them and laugh at them while it's fucking happening, okay?
I bet you that's happened.
Your friends and people you care about are laughing at you. Like,
so I laughed at her when she sorry.
Thanks for ruining my argument, Tobes.
Well, the reason why was because I wasn't in the room right away because they thought she was going to have an emergency C-section. Then they realized that she wasn't, and they started the delivery process. And they looked over, and I'm looking through like this little porthole into the surgery room, like. And they were like, "Shit, is that the dad?" And they're like, "Yeah." They're like, "Get his ass in here." So I go in there, and she's got this like 6 foot tall, like easy, like 280, 300 pound orderly. Down to one knee, and he just looks like he's trying not to cry. And I look over, and the wife has just got his hand in like this death clinch. And he just was like, "Oh, thank God." He goes, "On the count of 3, we're gonna switch." I was like, he goes, you're gonna put your hand right there. I was like, all right. I got my hand to here, and she went like that. And I was like, oh fuck. And I looked over, and she like gave this, ah! I was like, does it hurt that bad?
Oh, yikes! Yeah. Again, like Toby said, at least we're not asking for it. But I got a buddy. He probably got hit in the balls more than any person I know. I mean, just every sport game it seemed like he was getting.
Who I know?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. I mean, always did, right? I mean, it didn't matter.
Non-stop.
Soccer game, bam, down on the balls. Basketball game, down on the balls. He'd be walking to hand in a test in class. Somebody'd smack him in the balls. This dude got hit in the balls more than anybody I know. Ironically, he ended up having triplets naturally. And my theory is he got hit in the balls so many times that most of us have millions come out.
Split everything.
He had 3 times as many sperm just coming out there. And he, I'm going to take some blame on that, but I'm not taking all of it.
They were too strong, man. They were built for that.
They were waiting their whole entire life for that moment. And yeah, that is
can we also,
poor guy.
Can I also say, I don't understand it, and I've never agreed with it. The normalcy of the nut tap.
Agreed.
Agree.
It's wrong.
Hate it. I don't know what makes people come up and be like, "What's up, Dick?" And you're like, "Motherfucker!" Like, I'll kill you.
It does not prove. It does not prove like masculinity. It does not prove that you're cool or a guy. If anything, it just proves that you have a weird obsession with your buddy's genitalia.
Like, I understood it during football and baseball practice when the coach would come up and
cup
like,
check.
"Hey,
cup check.
Pow. And you're like, "Oh!" And he's like, "Get out of here! I told you.
Put your cup on.
Go put it on." Like, fuck.
Yep. Yeah. But yeah, in the middle of a Spanish class or something, and you're just like, "Viva el nacha!" Bam.
Sounds like you have experience.
That was very specific, man.
Wicked, wasn't it?
Very wicked specific. Like
listen, I wasn't the Spanish club president for nothing, all right?
Grade, and Ricky Johnson comes up and goes, "Viva la Mexico!" and just like smacks the shit out of you, and you're like, "What the shit? Hey, you good, bro?" Like,
it seems like the more macho the sport, the more homoeroticism is.
Yes,
an under.
I agree with that
theme to what's happening behind the scenes, or even on the front lines, so to speak.
I'm not gonna. I can attest. I've been in probably most sports, minus soccer and gymnastics, were I think the only two I didn't do. And the one that everybody would assume had that going on was when I was a swimmer, and I had the least amount out of all of them. It's like everybody's like, "Look, we already look like this, all right? We don't need to be fucking doing stupid shit on top of it."
The least amount of what? Could you clarify? It wasn't what was in the
least amount of homoerotic
Oh.
type of behavior.
Right.
Okay.
Sure, that's what he meant.
That's what he meant.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
last week on the
We also
picker
had
wheel,
the least amount of clothing. Is that what you wanted? Is that what you want to hear?
Yes.
Don't
touch my honey, baby. Speaking of crying men. Speaking of crying men, last week on the picker wheel, we spun movie that is a guilty pleasure. Movie that is a guilty pleasure. Something that maybe makes you cry. Something that you're, a little ashamed. That is the movie that you truly do love. And it's okay. We're going to get to this. It's not nearly as awkward as if you happen to go on Joe's podcast, Beers and Beards and bullshit and all that. And he says, "What is your fetish?" That's what he asked me. I made a surprise appearance on the show Monday. And he had a question, which is a cool thing. Nice little intro. And then he had another one. And he looked at me and he goes, "All right, Matt, what's your fetish?"
Starts typing in his computer.
And I said,
brings it up.
"Yeah, I'm not going to tell you that." He goes, "No, you have to. I asked you on the podcast." I said, "Yeah, that's not how it works."
No.
I got another poop.
Oh, he got another poop.
I got another poop.
Is it a good one?
This one's in a box.
This one looks like
it's my poop in a box.
This one looks like a seahorse protecting its young.
Okay, show
so it must be a male seahorse.
A seahorse. Oh wait, yeah, protecting its young.
It does too.
That definitely looks
Why are
like
they such different colors. I feel
Yeah,
like
how
seahorses
do you
people
do different
poop there.
colors?
Well, I think
feel
there's
like
some
two different
depth
people poop
difference.
there.
You can take the phone away now. I don't want to look at it.
Hey, Brandon, do a food
Brandon's
review
like,
on this bad
"All right."
boy.
Yeah. What's your
Brandon's
best
just
guess
going,
that he
I
ate?
saw it, all right? I saw it. Fucking I saw it.
That's good. And for anybody, Logan at beardlaws.com. If we have 8 more poop picks by the end of the show,
good.
I will give away a bidet. So either way, movie that is a guilty pleasure. Brandon, I feel like you were geared up for this. I think this is something that you asked. And again, if anybody does want to add something to the picker wheel, add us. We'll add in here, and we're gonna spin after we talk about our guilty pleasure movies.
I like watching the Jackass movies. It's mindless. It's something I can put on in the background. It's something I could throw on a Saturday, fall asleep, wake up, and watch it. Come zone in and out. I don't have to pay attention to it. I never hated it as much as everybody else. Like, it's not funny. It's stupid.
I think they were some of my favorite movies.
But I thought it was funny shit sometimes. Another one. Did we put on the wheel a movie that your wife hates that you can't watch or you shouldn't?
I think we did put it on there.
Okay, I'm not going to talk about this other one then, but that would be the one
think
that
we did.
Would be a guilty pleasure. There are other movies. Some of my favorite movies are technically not movies. I would be like, "Hey, Washington Post, let's talk about the best movies of all time." Coneheads, Kingpin. Those are my 2 favorite movies. Something About Mary. Joe Dirt is another one that is
You
not
like
a
the
good.
ones that you can just sit back and just let your brain kind of shut off and just enjoy. Like have a cheap laugh or just have some fun with it and just it's just a good time kind of movie.
The only other movies that top my top 10 that wouldn't be those types of movies would be like Goodfellas, Casino, Heat, and Tombstone, stuff like that.
Yeah, I've never seen Heat.
It's a
Never seen what one?
long movie. Heat.
Yeah. I've never seen Heat with De Niro and Pacino.
It's a long movie, but it's good.
Yeah.
I'll jump in. I'll go next, and then we'll go whoever wants to go next. I'm gonna say mine is pretty much just about any Adam Sandler movie. I don't know what it is. I mean, he's good. He's a good actor. Even the good ones, the bad ones, you can hate him, you can love him. He's always kind of been like my favorite actor. And I even for a while when DVDs were still a thing, and if you're too young to know what a DVD is, fuck. But either way, like I collected DVDs. It was a thing that us when you started to get a little bit older and they were popular, you collected DVDs, and I owned every single Adam Sandler one.
VHS, I could understand you're like, fuck, I'm really.
I still have a pile of those as well. Yeah.
Oh, me here. Me too.
Memer. Why are you talking English?
Me here. It's me.
That's where I live. I live in Mamer.
It's me.
I live in Mamer, North Carolina.
Oh, fair enough. But yeah, so mine is pretty much any Adam Sandler movie. I tend to go with the stupid, I say stupid, funny ones, like you said, so it can just be on. Not so much like the sappy, crying ones like 50 First Dates and all of that. But that's mine.
Grandma's Boy's another good one that I could watch over and over again. That's a very mindless movie, but funny. Great lines.
So my guilty pleasure movie, I always find like a new one, like every now and then. I found another one recently that I think I've probably watched like 3 or 4 times now, and it's really stupid. It's horrible acting, but it's so bad it's awesome kind of movie.
Yeah,
it's called Sharks of the Corn.
Sharks of the Corn. I feel like somebody sent a poop pic that looked like that.
Sounds like it's what it sounds like. It's
it must be good. It has 1.7 out of 10 rating on IMDb.
It's amazing.
Strange things are happening in the cornfields of Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Strictly for the title, it got like 1.3 points.
Yeah. It's great. I fucking love that movie.
I like it. So I mean, as far as TV programs, we'll let Logan do a movie as well. And then
So I've thought about this a lot, and I was trying to think of a guilty pleasure comedy movie, but every time I watch a comedy movie, I analyze the comedy. So like, it's not a guilty pleasure. I like it too much, or I break it down stupid. So I have a couple guilty pleasure things that I just watch over and over and over and over, and I cannot not watch them. I could be in the middle of a World Series, and I'll come to I'll like a commercial. I'll be like, oh, what? And I won't leave it. It's Kill Bill 1 and 2, or a Jason Statham movie, because he's the sexiest man alive.
I mean, I'll go.
That's pretty much what I got to go with.
Pleasure movie as well. That's with Jeremy. What's his name? What's his Jeremy Piven? PCU.
I'm surprised you don't call it Analyze, Logan. I tried to sneak that in, but you were on a roll. I really love to analyze these videos in between my World Series.
Lillette has a good suggestion for pick a wheel there.
That is a good one, yeah.
Oh, okay. I like it. Let's see. Yeah, so TV shows, I have a thing where I throw on like ghost shows, like Ghost Adventures or something like that, where
Ghost Hunters and all those.
Yeah, something like that. I just throw it on. It's something that if I'm a little hungover, if I'm drinking too much, I'll throw it on there and I could pass out, or just nothing. It's just on there. Sometimes you get an episode and you're just like, oh fuck, that's cool. Yeah, that's my guilty pleasure TV show.
Joe Myers, A Walk to Remember. It was my guilty pleasure back in high school too. I definitely feel that one. Had a great soundtrack. The movie did.
All right.
I think my ultimate guilty pleasure movie is probably Grosse Point Blank. Like one that that's my go-to. Like that's my favorite movie. I'll go back. Love John Cusack. Absolutely love him. He's probably one of my favorite actors.
Do you still hold up the boombox every once in a while just to feel good about yourself? Right? I mean, it makes sense.
I want a good boombox, like a vintage one. So if anybody, I've been looking online at garage sales and stuff, and then COVID hit. Tough to get to garage sales because they're like,
what about the Oceans movies? Any of you guys
I like Oceans 11, 12, and 13. I even liked what's the one with the women? What was that one?
That wasn't bad. Like it was good.
Was that Oceans 9? I think is what they called that one.
Yeah, I think so.
I thought it was 69.
It was good though. Like Sandra Bullock did a great job in that.
The writing in all of those is cool.
Is that a tattoo?
No, it's just a sticker. And I was staring at them, and I had these made up. I did a cool collab with, I hired, I guess, a collab.
Are those your NFTs?
I hired a guy called Hovering Heads. I like his style, I like his artwork. Doesn't have a lot of followers on Instagram. Hovering Heads, his style is just fantastic. And I was like, hey, I want one of myself. I bet you within 2 hours, I got that. He's from Sweden, I believe. Really? Awesome. Just
how much does that run you?
I paid him $50 American, which was like 400 Swedish dollars, not dollars. You don't send 50.
400 Swedish dollars.
Do you want a Angel and Me for merch, man?
It was incredible. I'll send you the link to the. I just love his style. I honestly do.
I just I like anybody that does like a cartoony or art style like that.
Yeah, it just. I mean, his style's just unique. Just hovering heads. You know what I mean? It's just different.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's cool. I like it.
You know,
there
I am. And this is the one that I first saw, and I really, really liked it. And I was like, it kind of looks like Boo Font from What Up Wednesday that were on our show. But yeah, it just does a unique style that I thought was really cool. And he'll do it obviously with the sticker look, but you can also have it without that kind of stickery look. But I just really like this one because it's me, but see how it like looks like it's waved up and stuff.
Yeah, it's cool.
Well, that's a nice picture of you.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. You know, this guy gratis par commission.
The ruggedness, the look like you haven't showered in a while. I mean, it pretty much got you spot on, bud.
Spot on. Yeah.
Spot on.
I mean, just his beard game. All the stuff he does with the beards are pretty cool. I don't know, big fan. Like I said, 282 followers. If you guys want to, hovering heads on, like I said, cool dude. Very, very, very timely. Just a pleasure to talk to, and it was just really good experience. So thanks, Casper.
Yeah, but he
Allegedly.
does everything in yellow. I don't have jaundice, so
Joe can make cartoon style penises. So he's going to he's going to make those. Go ahead and make all of the penises that you would like. And speaking of that, Joe, how is the penicillin? Good?
Are you cured?
Is the penicillin?
Well played. Let's spin the picker wheel. I feel like doing another one. We got 8 minutes to spare. Unless Oh, Brandon instantly went head up. Wow,
that's easy for me.
Y'all are gonna hate me for this one.
I hate all country, so I'm all about it.
Garth Brooks.
Okay.
Most underrated.
Ooh.
What did he do? Did it have an impact? Did it totally take country back to the forefront in the early 90s? You betcha. Is he overrated as shit? Oh yeah. Is he a great live artist? Yes. Do his songs hit? Yes. Is he overrated? Of course.
Okay. I don't know a lot of country artists.
Sounds like all the reasons why you said he was great would kind of show that he wouldn't be overrated.
It's the fans that overrate somebody. It's not him. I don't have a problem with. It's the fans, just like the Beatles or Tool or Radiohead or.
Are you saying all of those people are overrated?
Their fans have overrated them. Yes, that's my qualms with bands or with shows or anything is the people who fuck them up for me, not the people, not like the actual artists themselves.
Like Insane Clown Posse, but we won't get into that. Let's keep moving.
I see where Toby's going with that. That's a whole dedication of a show on music. Like that would be a good show to do someday. Just all music. Not really our style, but that would be a cool one. Brandon, I see where you're going with that. However, and I definitely get the Garth Brooks part, but like I think Toby's got a good point. That like, are you doing it as a musical expert, or are you doing it as you just don't like it as much? There's not as much.
I'm doing it as a
flow, like differentiation of music styles, because like the Beatles covered fucking everything that was there at the time, and they nailed it. I'm not sticking up for the Beatles.
We're good. Let's reel it back in. Country artists. Country artists. Because we could go on a tangent.
I don't disagree with you though, Brandon.
Country artists that are overrated.
Luke Bryan. He sounds like fucking Kermit the Frog is gagging on a big hot sausage. At a state fair.
Oh
yeah,
yes,
sorry,
county
sorry.
fair.
County fair. That's where he got the sausage from. I'm sorry.
Yes. I don't know. Maybe it was state fair. If it was a state fair, he probably was eating like a deep fried.
He goes to state fairs now, but he started county fairs, and that's how it started.
I don't know a lot of country singers, so I'm gonna say fucking Tim McGraw. He's one, right? Keith Urban.
Urban can wail on a guitar though. And no, that's not how I pronounce guitar. But
I am
Keith
going
Urban
to say
can wail on a guitar.
Every country music artist and or band that has come out since the year 2000.
Ooh, that's probably a lot.
I will say specifically since 2010 and present day.
Yeah. I haven't
I
listened
will
to
also
anything.
say Hank Williams Sr.
Oh, fuck
You shut your fucking mouth.
Get him out of this room.
Oh,
We
look at the fans who are saying he's so great that they're
No.
overrating him right now. Yeah, no, that's
The man
my
created
opinion.
all
You
the
can't
music.
change
He
it. I think-
created country music, you dickhead.
Was it like 2 years or 3 years that he created it all in? Like,
and what? And what?
and
that automatically makes him great. Like that makes
Yes.
his music
Technically,
wonderful?
He
Jimmy
drank
Rogers.
himself to death. He's our idol, dummy.
Jimmy Rogers.
Oh, it's
created
your
country
idol.
music.
Okay, so that means he should be mine, and I
well,
should
for the
respect
for
that.
the record,
Got it.
Logan said something about am I an expert? No, we're all just people talking about shit. None of us are gatekeepers to any of this stuff. It's just a bunch of people talking because the picker wheel asked a question.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say junior, and I was like, okay, all right. And
Yes.
then you said
Hank Williams
senior.
Jr., spot on answer. Hank Williams
I
Sr.
knew if I said
No effing
senior, it
way.
would light up somebody, and I got two of you with it.
They got two of them, and it's
Oh,
funny for
I
me because
hate
they're
old
like, "Ooh, Hank
school
Williams Sr. is
any
bleh,
fucking
he's so
country."
good," but they hate the Beatles.
No, I love the Beatles.
Oh.
I love
Brandon
the-
hates
I-
the
I
Beatles.
love the Beatles. I don't think Brandon was saying he hates the Beatles. Brandon,
No,
do you
he
hate
hates
the
the
Beatles?
Beatles.
I do not like the Beatles. I will not listen to them.
Okay.
But
All right.
I again, I can both say I don't like something and then also respect what it's done to
Absolutely.
culture. I can't even say the music industry, to culture, right?
Absolutely. Is it because you've heard the Beatles too much?
That has something to do with it. Yeah. It also has to do with all those-
Oversaturated, yeah, oversaturated.
Especially
music, yeah.
especially in your field. You must have to play the Beatles at some of the places you've been a ton.
That and the like, yeah.
Do you see the PTSD raised up in his eyes? He's like,
Beatles. Yeah, but like if you get into the real Beatles stuff, I'll end the Beatles stuff. But if you get into the real stuff they made, it's really good. But Toby, no, Hank Sr. is amazing.
Still think he's overrated. I do not enjoy his music. In my
One
opinion.
of the best pure country artists ever, and one of the best pure blues artists ever.
We could get into a whole conversation of what are we measuring this on? Is it
Right.
Is it because of what makes a band great? What makes an artist great? Is it an influence that they have? Is it originality and creativity? Is it all these different? Are they a great performer, a live performer? Are they a great songwriter? We can get into all these little details about what makes somebody great.
Right.
But when it comes to what makes them overrated, I would definitely say the fans have the biggest deal to do with that, or the industry in general pushing these people.
All right, so I have the answer. I went to the
always
list.
feel the overrated comes from like how hard the industry is pushing somebody for maybe a band or even a song that you hear repeated. You're like, I don't know why this keeps. It's really not. that
Which is
good.
why I get and I feel your comment about from 2000 onward, because the industry has definitely been on guard.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you, Matt. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. No, all valid points. So I went to the list.com, which feels like the most valuable place to get the answer that you needed.
Sure it does.
So apparently country music is the third most popular genre in the U.S., right below rock and pop via Statista. But anyways,
that's not
they
surprising.
did a whole poll on to see who is the most overrated country singer today. Carrie Underwood.
She sings like a fucking angel.
Carrie Underwood. It's on the internet.
Wow.
I like to be under her wood, huh?
Yeah. So that's what it was.
Married
It
to a
was
hockey star, and she sings like an angel. A fucking angel. I'm telling you.
the most popular country artists were Luke Combs, Morgan Wallen, Kanye Brown, Maren Morris, and
Kane.
Jason Aldean.
Kane Brown, Jason Aldean is overrated as well.
Wait, listen, this is from the list.com, so it must be true. So apparently in the votes, it says bringing up the rear. Joe, I know I have your attention now. With 11.94% of the votes is Chris Stapleton.
Stapleton's one of the best.
So, but yeah, the most overrated is, according to this, is Carrie Underwood.
She's more of a crooner. I could see that.
I mean, I really
Sings-
was gonna say because I hate all country. I was just gonna say all of them. All of them are overrated in my opinion because
Right,
I
but-
hate country that much.
Same.
But you like music, though, right?
I do like.
So let
music.
me ask you on the
Right.
picker wheel. Favorite genre of music?
Not
Let's see, that's good. That is going to be rough for me because I do have a very wide, eclectic taste of music.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
do I.
if you
I've
look at
listened
my
to your
Spotify-
playlist,
if
which
you look-
people, if they
yeah, if
ever
you look
want,
at my Spotify playlist, it's ridiculous in there.
Yeah,
And
it's
I do
awesome.
have
And-
one. I have one country song. Well, I think I have two country songs in there. They're both from TikTokers. and one of them is like a country rock. Well, actually, they're both kind of country rock.
Yeah, and I was going to say too, what I really do like about your list is, anytime somebody that is that you heard of that you like, whether it's TikTok, maybe a friend of a friend or something like that, you do put it on your list, which is a list that gets played on your lives and is just a list that gets a lot of play. So I think it's a really cool thing that you do there. So, holy shit, it's 10:01. It's time to spin the picker wheel for next week's episode, which is going to be. Look at this. That's weird how this goes. Movie or TV show you refuse to watch.
That's a good one. Good one.
It is a good one.
That
So
is
next
3
week-
weeks in a row that something on the picker wheel got picked that was brought up. That
On the night, yeah.
That's
It's
awesome.
rigged.
I like how that works. So just to let everybody know, next week there is a slight possibility that there might not be a show for the first time in 124 episodes because I am going to be out of town. If I do it, I might be from a hotel room. We might do like a 30-40 minute show, or I might talk to you guys after about potentially doing, I like to do them live, but we could always maybe get together, have like a 30-40 minute, 60 minute, hour minute, and then just put it out as a pre-recorded. But we'll discuss and we'll keep everybody tuned. Just kind of check out the social medias. Like I said, haven't taken a trip since all of the pandemic and stuff, and it just kind of worked out where I can get a Friday off. So we're gonna take the fam. We're gonna do a couple of nights away, just kind of get away for a little bit, especially after the snow and stuff. But like I said, I might try to figure it out, or maybe I'll just go live from the hotel room. We'll just kind of have like a fun, not as good of a production, but maybe we'll still have some fun with it. But we'll talk throughout the week. Joe said, "LOL."
and hopefully we can come up with a topic that doesn't seem like we just got done playing Monopoly.
Absolutely. So yeah, if you guys want to put on your
Is
thinking
that how you've
caps,
ever heard this described before?
we'll like I said, potentially we'll do it from the hotel room because like we'll be there anyways. But yeah, we'll do some thinking. Maybe there's a topic, maybe there's something. We'll do a show from there, and we'll think about it. But either way,
Joe, I got your picture. Should we leave this up for one more week?
we might as well.
I have two.
I have to admit though, based on the two that we
I'm
saw,
upset.
I would vote Joe's.
Joe's winning right now,
but
the seahorse was nice though.
Yeah, we'll have to come up with a thing. So apparently Nick says,
it's really more of like an episode.
Yeah, Nick, I'm gonna
kinda.
look into it because I know you sent it, and I'll check spam, all that stuff, and see if I can find it.
Yeah, we'll leave it open next week and potentially the week after. So if we can get to 10 poop picks within the next week or two, we will give away a bidet, and I will pay for it. I will have it shipped right to your house. So like I said, we're gonna you can send as many entries, but we'll take the best of your entry. We need 10 separate people to send a poop pick if they want to be a part of winning a bidet. Send it to Logan at beardlaws.com. So we're gonna leave on that note because it was pretty crappy.
You cannot be an overrated musician or band if you're good at music.
You're going right back to that. Before
I am.
We're gonna have
about
this conversation backstage. So if you want to get into a music conversation backstage, join the Patreon. Join the Patreon. Patreon.com or patreon.com/beardlaws. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna tell you guys goodbye. We appreciate every single one of you coming in, hanging out. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week for episode potentially next week. If not, we'll see you the week after. And outro time. Now send your poop pics.